A tremendous turnout last night for the official ribbon cutting of the Monument Pathways Pedestrian Bridge. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a ribbon-cutting ceremony Tuesday evening for the pedestrian bridge spanning Highway 26 marked the official opening of the entire second phase of the Monument Valley Pathway, which extends from Riverside Park to Western Nebraska Community College. Scottsbluff City Manager Dustin Reef told KNEB News the project took the patience, work, and tenacity of a lot of individuals through the years.
It's really nice to see the whole project come together, and and the vision of the Parks Board from 12 or 13 years ago, sitting there at the table talking, well, what do we do? And they took their time and kept going after grants, and eventually it turned out into an amazing project.
The entire Monument Valley Pathway currently begins at the Scottsbluff Family YMCA, extends west to Riverside Park, and then north and east to WNCC, crossing Highway 26 north of the 23 Club baseball complex. Well, in light of hacking attacks garnering nationwide and local attention, the Scottsbluff County Internet Technology Committee has increased security as one of the issues they're in the process of addressing. Chris Lind with Bytes noted that half of the 100,000 emails received by the county in a month are spam, and a handful of those contain dangerous links that could allow attackers to gain control of their network. Lind told county commissioners Monday night the hackers are becoming bolder, with the volume of phishing emails rising as such attacks become more successful.
Cyber insurance companies are now just saying we should pay the bill, right? If you get attacked, let's just pay to get you back up and running, and that's signal to the bad guys that, hey, it's free money. They're going to come out and they're going to just pay it to get back up and running because the cost to come back from that is so extreme that they're just paying the bill.
He says the committee is nearly ready to roll out specialized cyber training for all county staff to counter the trend. Such training would include details on how to spot phishing emails, as well as what to listen for when it comes to scam calls over the phone. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer's in with your midweek forecast. He'll have that right after the break here on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, you don't have to be like a tortoise and carry your home on your back. They have mortgage experts that can help you finance the home that's perfect for you. Whether you're a first-time home buyer looking for your next home or simply want to refinance the home you're in, the experienced lenders at Platte Valley Bank are there to help. Contact them at pvbank.com or call and visit with one of the mortgage experts to take advantage of great rates at Platte Valley Bank.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, no real changes. We have a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm this evening. You'll see about a 20% chance here through the evening hours as temperatures eventually fall down into the 70s. We'll try to fall in the 60s overnight. It is just the same old, continuing on. No big changes in our forecast. Temps are going to stay above normal. Going to see some areas of smoke at times and really only isolated thunderstorms. They'll be around the next couple of days, though. 96 yesterday for a high after a morning low of 64 degrees. Nothing in the rain gauge. We are just about taking all that surplus for the month away. starting to add back onto our deficit for the year. Here's central portions of South Dakota and North Dakota where they continue to bake. Pretty hot, though, across most of the rest of our region. 90s here, 80s in central and eastern Nebraska, not as bad there. 78 in Laramie sounds pretty good. 92 up in Valentine. It's 95 in Oshkosh. 79 right now in Cheyenne. A little cooler there. You can see some of the stronger winds in the southeastern portions of our region. That's where they've been all day. And a few here in portions of Wyoming. Also, a few associated with a couple of showers and storms there in South Dakota. Severe weather threat for tonight, going to be quiet and not here in the region. Now tomorrow, we do bring a marginal risk of severe storms as far down as northern portions of Wyoming, but that's it then. On Friday, we kick that off to the east. We're going to have a couple of showers and storms around. You can see them. They're spotty. Futurecast has a few of those through about 9, 10 o'clock, and then they die out and they move on. And we are left with clearing skies overnight. Low temperatures going to fall down into the 60s. That's about it. Everybody going to be in the 60s. Maybe not even that cool up in Valentine at 70. Now tomorrow, this is going to look a very similar forecast to what we had today. Mostly sunny skies to start the day. By afternoon, pop-up clouds, pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Not everybody's going to get one tomorrow, but there will be a few scattered around the region. Again, most of us won't get one, but if you get under one, you could get some moderate to heavy rain at times. And tomorrow's going to be a scorcher. We got 102 in Valentine and Chadron, 101 Scottsbluff, 88 in Cheyenne, 100 in Oshkosh for tomorrow. And precip very light. Again, if you get under one of these showers, you may pick up a little bit, but even then it's going to be pretty scant, maybe a quarter of an inch. Again, if you get right underneath one of the heavier showers and storms, you could see an inch or two of rain in about an hour. We saw that yesterday west of Fort Collins, and we're in that same monsoonal pattern. It's just not going to be a ton of showers and storms out there. So a stray storm tonight, 64 for our low. Tomorrow we're going to be mostly sunny, quite hot. I think an even slightly less chance of showers and storms tomorrow. 101 out there. It is going to be very, very hot, and we're going to stay that way as we go through our 7-day forecast. Mid-90s Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so maybe slightly cooler there, only to jump back into the upper 90s and low 100s as we start next week. Very hot conditions here as we put a lid and close out the month of July. It remains very hot here across the region.
Why love a rain garden? Let me count the ways. Rain gardens contain and filter water runoff while recharging our underground water supply. They provide habitat for birds, bees, and beneficial insects. Native perennials give 4 seasons of color and texture, beautifying a home while increasing its value. Established gardens are low-maintenance, low-water landscape features. Colorful, functional, and sustainable. Rain gardens. Brought to you by Tri-City Stormwater. Our water, our responsibility.
The Verizon family is full of frowns because they're spending too much for their unlimited data and phones, while the Viero family is all smiles because they're getting 4 lines of unlimited data with 2 free Apple iPhone SE for mom and dad and 2 free LG K31 smartphones for the kids, all for just $100 a month. They're saving so much, they're able to get Fido. Find out how you can too at Viero.com or your nearest Viero store. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
Welcome back. A Torrington man was killed Monday in a fatal crash that occurred on Highway 85 north of Cheyenne. The Wyoming Highway Patrol says troopers were notified of a motor vehicle collision just after 4:20 on Monday afternoon. The patrol says a 2005 Nissan Frontier was headed north on US 85 and entered the southbound lane, colliding head-on with a 2000 Volvo commercial truck. The driver of the Nissan has been identified as 54-year-old Martin Lopez of Torrington. He was wearing a seatbelt, but succumbed to his injuries at the scene of the crash. The driver of the Volvo has been identified as a 62-year-old Wade, North Carolina resident who also was wearing a seatbelt and was not injured in the crash. Driver inattention on the part of Lopez is being investigated as a potential contributing factor. Well, it's all systems go for the Scottsdale Police Department's National Night Out. During Monday night's City Council meeting, members approved a community festival permit for the event, which will close down a 4-block stretch of Broadway the evening of August 3rd. Police Chief Kevin Spencer says this community-friendly event is expected to gather quite large crowds this year for both vendors and attendees.
August 3rd, this is something we've done. This will be our 23rd year. It's a very well-attended event. This is the normal street closures. It's going to be, there's going to be a good turnout. So we have a lot of vendors, and you'll see that in my weekly report this week. Okay.
National Night Out was canceled last year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And Nebraska athletes who are part of a newly formed nonprofit are among those who signed a petition on Monday opposing a proposed University of Nebraska Board of Regents resolution objecting to, quote, any imposition of critical race theory in academic curriculum. The nonprofit United College Athlete Advocates petition has gathered more than 1,300 signatures as of Monday morning. Former Nebraska golfer Daniel Pearson is a co-founder of United College Athlete Advocates, and Husker track and field athlete Sadio Fenner, a UCAA representative at Nebraska, helped lead the charge on the petition. Critical race theory is a way of thinking about America's history through the lens of racism. Well, coming up after the break, we will head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society to meet one playful cat by the name of Ashley. We'll be back in just 90 seconds.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It has been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
Why settle for Wi-Fi that just usually works? Why settle for customer service that's subpar? Why settle for service that's outdated? You don't have to. Settle for more with Allo, the faster, more reliable internet experience that's built for the way you use all your devices. For answers, visit us at allofiber.com/switch today. Allo, settle for more.
In boots, new and old, you've walked the rows of life, a fence length of time. You fought the floods, snow, and sweltering heat, and lifted breathing and settled pain. With a smile and a cry, you've strengthened your community and future generations. Sometimes with nothing to say. Often can't say enough. Like, let me do it again.
So we have Ashley. She is our 4-year-old domestic medium short hair mix calico. So she is a cheerful, happy, sweet little girl. As soon as you pet her, she makes biscuits. She's overall very happy and very affectionate. She loves people. Cats can be hit and miss with her. Depends on the cat and I guess how old they are too. As is always the case. Her adoption fee is $50, and that covers all of her vaccinations and her spaying.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scotts Bluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com. If you're like me, you're willing to travel for a good steak and a great dining experience. Bobby Joe's Branding Iron in downtown Bayard has just that. Some of the Panhandle's tastiest flat iron steaks, ribeyes, and even prime rib. Pair that with a Western dining experience in our quiet dining room or fun-filled main dining area, you and your family are sure to have a great night out on the town. So if you're looking for a great new restaurant to try, you just gotta head on over to Bobby Joe's Branding Iron in Bayard, open Tuesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner.
Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit, based in Alliance, Nebraska, is the only intercity bus serving Nebraska Panhandle communities and Pine Ridge, South Dakota. Panhandle Trails operates a regularly scheduled bus service, assisting you in making connections with Greyhound bus partners, regional airports, healthcare, employment and education opportunities, shopping, family, friends, and more. Panhandle Trails serves the general public of all ages and offers accessible transportation for those with special mobility needs. Let Panhandle Trails help you make your connection. Call 308-761-8747.
At Platte Valley Investment Center, we believe in personalized planning for your financial goals.
As your retirement income partners, our concern for your success, combined with resources from Raymond James, can help you make confident decisions for your financial future.
Our team of financial advisors will help you make your money work just as hard as you did to earn it. After all, our goal is to help you reach your financial goals.
Call me, Jody Rosiska, or Kevin Fig, Financial Advisors, to set up your free, no-obligation pre-retirement review.
And finally tonight, the annual effort to help provide school supplies for children in need is underway as the United Way of Western Nebraska has ramped up their Stuff the Bus campaign. Last year, the effort only took monetary donations due to the pandemic, with gift cards given to the 9 school districts that benefit from the effort. This year, that will continue, primarily due to feedback forms from district officials, according to United Way Executive Director Steph Black.
They just said, we appreciate all the supplies that you've given us in the past, but a lot of times we have an overflow on crayons, overflow on erasers, So this was really nice that they could purchase the things that their students really needed, and school supplies are different now.
She says the organization is also planning on providing 250 pre-packaged supply kits that include a backpack for Scottsbluff and Sydney Capwin at a cost of about $20 each. She says no donation is too small to help area school children, and you can do so through August 6th online at uwwn.org/bus or by mail to the United Way office on Broadway. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.